Look at this, everyone. Does this scene look familiar to you? It should look familiar to you. It's very themed to the day of which on the situation that we are posting. It's early morning. It's December 31st, 2015. And it's the Sometimes Vlog. It's a vlog that happens sometimes. Hello, everybody. Happy 2015 for one more day. And in the spirit of 2015, I bring you what should be a familiar scene to you. Right over here, in front of this minivan, it should be, in your memory, a sign that says, Hilldale? Hilldale right here, and there would be neon lights on these curves, and just back there is a very, very important condo slash townhouse in film history, which would be Marty McFly's House of the Future 2015. This back here would be the failure home of Marty McFly. You remember the DeLorean lands and parks right along that wall right here. The taxi with Biff in it follows them. This is where Biff steals the DeLorean in Back to the Future Part 2. After they see the whole future scene, then they take Jennifer, the cops take Jennifer over to her future house, and then Marty and Doc have to follow her through the Skyway, and Biff follows them. He steals the time machine. That all goes down right here. It is New Year's Eve 2015. It's the last possible day to enjoy Back to the Future locations in 2015. So how could I resist? This is one of the most awkward places in the world to film anything, to come take pictures or do anything. I'm one of the first people to find this place ever. There were people who lived in this neighborhood who had done little GeoCities or blog posts about it that I had never seen until years later, but I had the first Back to the Future website to post the location of the house back there where they filmed Back to the Future Part 2. And it was super easy to find in one way, because there was this guy who hunted filming locations. He hunted all these like die-hard filming locations and stuff down, who emailed me and said, dude, I think someone told me that they filmed it in the city of El Monte. So all I did was start typing in the address, the actual address in the movie, and just searching the city as El Monte, and sure enough, it actually popped up and came up right here on Oakhurst Street, just like in the film, on Oakhurst Street, Marty and Jennifer's house, Back to the Future. So that's where the Hilldale sign was, and there were all these boxes with neon lights, well, colored lights, randomly in the street. See, there's my car over there. It's no DeLorean, but it's fine. By the way, I'm wearing Adidas, not power lace-up Nikes. I don't even own a skateboard, much less a hoverboard. So 2015, in some ways, to young child Justin, is a little bit disappointing, but overall, I would say pretty successful, pretty crazy and wonderful year. But first, let's get this stuff out of the way. And, like I was saying, one of the most awkward places ever, because we're in El Monte, California, right on the border of Baldwin Park and El Monte, two cities not known for their beauty, typically. And right there, that would be the one, 3793 Oakhurst Drive. That would be the home of Marty McFly, right here, the one with the red car in the driveway. We don't want to disturb, and if you ever go to a filming location, you never want to disturb the residents of it. And there's two reasons why. And the first reason why is the Brady Bunch house. The Brady Bunch house has this crazy wrought iron thing in front of it, and they sort of changed the appearance of the house. Other film houses have gone even more extreme. Let's take one last look. See, there's a little gate in front of it in the movie, but that bush is still there, 3793, and you can actually see that power box right here in the film. But this is the house that Marty and Doc have to carry Jennifer from, and they run down the street. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4 condo lengths. 4 condo lengths to the corner. In the movie, the camera's way up on a crane, way looking down on this scene like this. And it doesn't look that far in the movie. Actually, I don't know if it looks farther or it doesn't look that far. I don't know. It looks different in the movie because they use different lenses. It's actually, let me tell you, this would be a pretty far distance to run and carry a full-size adult human, Elizabeth Shue or otherwise. Anyway, people will change the appearance of a home. So if you start going and peeking in people's windows and going up and knocking on their door, hello, does Marty McFly live here? That is generally when someone will completely paint and change the exterior of their house. Like if you start just disturbing residents and old ladies taking walks in the morning, people are gonna go, dude, this is too much. On top of that, this is one of the most awkward locations to film, take pictures, do anything, because this particular neighborhood is very, very gated. Like I was saying, these cities are not known for their beauty. Some people would call the city of El Monte pretty ghetto, fairly ghetto. There's some parts of it that are pretty sketch. Same thing with Baldwin Park, although there's some nice parts too. And so anyway, it's a gated community. It actually takes a long time to sit and park and wait to get in. And while you're sat and parked on the outside and waiting to get in, you notice a lot of crazy characters walking by, and then you go, oh, that's why the gates are here. So I'm pretty sure they're not worried about me, and they probably wouldn't be worried about you. I don't remember bars being on these windows, but as you can see, even inside this gated community with security cameras outside and everything, there's bars on some of the windows and stuff. So they're a little concerned about security in this area. It's quite an Asian community, actually. I actually noticed a bus. This is not me being silly. This is actual dead facts. There was a bus covered in Hello Kitty stickers, a huge bus covered in Hello Kitty stickers. I was stuck behind it in traffic on the way here, like for the last 3 or 4 blocks before making it here. That's neither here nor there, just an interesting thing that happened to me today. But look at that, it's 2015. We're sitting here in the future for the last time. We're in the future of Back to the Future, and as of tomorrow, 2016, we'll be back to our future moving forward. So no power laces for me, no hoverboards, but I had a heck of a year. We had a heck of a year. Started last year's New Year's Eve and New Year's Day in Disneyland. I was there for 4th of July. I don't remember if I was there for Easter. No, I wasn't. I was there for 4th of July. I was there for Christmas. I was at Disneyland on all the major holidays, pretty much with the exception of Easter this year, including my birthday. So it was a crazy Disneyland filled year, but we also visited Death Valley in a heat wave, saw crazy Star Wars filming locations, we went to Star Wars Celebration, we went to D23, we went to France, we went to Florida, we visited eight Disney parks together this year, all across the world. The Sometimes vlog was killing it. We saw Tyler move away. We had a crazy porch talks, and we had zany, wacky roadside attractions. We offered a sacrifice of magical soap to a giant pumpkin yesterday. Saw a giant Gumby. We've seen and done a lot of things on the Sometimes vlog together in the year of 2015. We saw DeLoreans at the Back to the Future Mall. Oh, we've done all kinds of crazy stuff. I realized as I was driving over here, man, this year, I've probably done more stuff this year than like some people ever do in their lifetimes. And we got to do it together. We got to share this adventure together. I cannot possibly thank you guys enough for being with me. Oh, I crashed a car this year, got a different car. All kinds of crazy stuff has happened. So I could not have possibly done it without you, and I wouldn't have done it without you, because what would have been the point? I don't particularly, I mean, sometimes I like doing stuff by myself, but let me tell you, no joy is complete without someone to divide it with. And although it's not 100% the same as like saying having a life partner or something with you when you're going to do these vlogs by yourself, just the simple fact of having someone to share them with, having someone to try to make smile every day, which is the bulk of you, is really, really life-changing. And I've been very excited, and it has been literally my honor and privilege to have entertained you, even for 5 minutes, even if it made you grumpy. Just making you entertained, just keeping you distracted from the horrors or the brutality of reality. The reality is, though, friends, that the quest for positivity was strong this year. Many of you wrote me letters, or I met you in person at the parks or other places, talking about how the quest for positivity changed your life, about, it doesn't take much. It doesn't take much. We've talked about this before. You're depressed or something like that. It could be just the littlest, weirdest thing. Your favorite band puts a new song out on the radio or whatever that can totally turn you around from a crazy depression, change your mental outlook, give you a PMA, a positive mental attitude, which in turn can eventually make you make better decisions, change the way you interpret the data coming at you, and slowly but surely change your life. And a lot of different people have said that I've been a small part of doing that for them this year, and I'm really, really thankful that I could have had anything to do with making anybody happy whatsoever. Honestly, I don't want to get all emotional, but honestly, it has meant a lot to me to have you guys around and to do crazy Sometimes vlog stuff with you. The reason I walked over there was to say one last look at 2015. So here's one last look at 2015 in 2015. Isn't this crazy? One last look at 2015 in 2015. I want you to get screenshots of this if you can or whatever, and then just go try and match it up from the film. There's the sign over here. the Hilldale sign right there, and then back there, Doc and Marty run back there. Whoa, I gotta check this out, Doc. That's the other set in 2015, but this was the only filming location, only practical filming location, which means off of a studio lot. Well, that's not 100% what it means, but the only non-Universal Studios location for 2015 Back to the Future, because pretty much you only saw Universal Studios, the set on the back lot, then you saw this street in Marty's house. You didn't see anything else in the future. A lot of alternate 1985 stuff, a lot of regular 1985 stuff, but not a lot of the future. Oh, and 55. So this was it. Anyway, El Monte, California. Just wanted to take one last look at 2015 in 2015. I hope you all have a super safe New Year's. Please be careful. A lot of crazy people on the road, crazy people out on the road driving to various destinations, people up to no good, ne'er-do-wells. Just be cautious, be careful, and if you do partake of the adult beverages, please seriously be careful and be safe. I've had way too many people that I've known perish, literally, from either drinking and driving, being in the car with somebody who was drinking and driving, or having a drunk driver hit them. Literally, half a dozen people, close to half a dozen people that I've known who've either been seriously injured or killed. So please, just be safe. No party is worth it. Nothing is worth dying for. Well, I mean, there are some things worth dying for, but not partying. Not partying. Chill, just chill. Be cool, my babies. Please. Live Fast I Pour on Instagram. Live Fast I Pour on Snapchat. Justin Scott on Twitter. And I will see you guys a little bit further on down the road. And by the way, when I call you my babies, that's just a joke, you know. Chill, my babies, chill. I don't think you're actually my babies. That's kind of weird. It's like a weird thing to say, right? So anyway, I creeped on someone's neighborhood today. How's your morning going? 2015, going out with a bang. I got Mountain Dew here. I got some chips and wonderful things. I got a cooler with nothing in it. I have a suitcase in the back of my car. And I'm going on a little trip. I could have gone out this year with Disneyland, just like I started with Disneyland, but I decided not to. I decided that, you know what? The map is bigger than just Disneyland. There's a lot of things out there to discover. It's like, let's just cruise through this neighborhood really slowly. It's like when you go to a restaurant. Let's say you go to a restaurant. Your mom takes you to the Olive Garden for the first time in your life, ever. You're 13 years old, and I don't know how old you are, and you're gonna get spaghetti. Yummy Olive Garden spaghetti, and you eat it. And then you go there every Friday night for 25 years. There it is, Marty McFly's house. You go there every Friday night for 25 years, and all you have is the same thing over and over again. The spaghetti, the spaghetti, the spaghetti. There's a bigger menu than that in life. There's nothing wrong with getting the spaghetti every other Friday night. But every once in a while, you got to dip your toe in something else, get into some shenanigans. So although we could have gone to Disneyland today and suffered through Disneyland, there's a bigger world out there. There's more to love. So we're going to see lots of new stuff. We will still see Disneyland, I'm sure, because I go there all the time. And we will see, I'm sure, pretty sure, we're going to return to Walt Disney World. I have an inkling that we might return to France. And we might be doing some more crazy stuff and wild adventures on the Sometime Vlog. What were your favorite Sometimes Vlog moments of 2015? Tell me down below. Tell me down below. And if any of you have the creative gusto or the time on your hands to make a little best of compilation of the Sometimes Vlog, that would be amazing. But a bunch of people said they were going to do stuff like that. Not many have ever done it. I would really like to see that. It would be awesome. Me, however, I have to hit the road today. I am going out onto the main street now where there will be traffic and safety concerns towards vlogging, and I'm not going to vlog on the road. So it's time for me to go. Subscribe for some more adventures. I will see you guys later. Flux capacitor, fluxing. It's time to go forward to 2016. Goodbye.